and today I am reviewing and showing a pattern hack, a twofer here, for a children's free pattern, and that is the DIBY ABB. It stands for Do It Better Yourself, Anything But Basic Kids Tee. This is a free pattern. I'll put the link in the description box below. I was recommended this pattern from a few of my viewers in the comments that I should check it out for my nieces. I am so happy I did. I've made a couple of these now and very pleased with it. It's a free pattern. It's a PDF pattern, and it's only about 12 pages to print it up and tape it together. The size range, this is the back bodice of one of them. The size range is from 18 months all the way to 12. And I will say that it comes in slim and regular sizes. It's a unisex pattern, completely free. And the PDF, if you are a beginner sewer, the PDF has clickable links. You can watch videos on measuring, how to measure your child, what measurements you need, and it's very minimal pieces. The t-shirt, forgot to mention, is a crew neck t-shirt with 3 sleeve lengths, short, 3/4, or full long sleeves. There's also even an optional pocket pattern piece, so you can attach a pocket, and there's instructions on how to do so. And the best part of this pattern, I thought, was it has a whole section for grading. So what if your child's measurements don't fall in that box range of the regular or the slim? They do talk about and show how you can grade the pattern to fit your child better. My niece, I have 2 nieces, and I have made this for the one that really wanted a dress, a t-shirt dress. She likes things light and airy right now. I measured her and she turned out to be a 9 slim. She is a 9-year-old and she is very tall and lanky and skinny, but her measurements equated perfectly to the 9 slim. So what I did was I made her a t-shirt dress. Even though this is just a shirt pattern, it does have markings for the chest, the waist, and the high hip. So I saw those, and what I did when I measured her was I measured her waist to her knee, and then I measured from the pattern piece where it has the waist measurement to that length to the knee, and I just followed this line, extended it, and thought I'm going to take probably like 1 inch to 2 inches for a hem, so it still will be an appropriate length that she can wear to school. I'm going to show you the recent one I made her because I gave her the other one already. But here it is. I made this in 1 day. I'd say I'm a confident beginner. I've been sewing about a year. This is a double brushed poly from Joann's, and I added 8 inches on, and as you can see, I extended the line so it was at that same diagonal, very slight, but I did a short sleeve t-shirt dress for her. It is the same that I did for the previous one I made her, so I know it will fit just great. And then I even made her a little hair scrunchie out of the scrap fabric I had left over. You can do a t-shirt in that 9 range or the 7 range in under a yard of fabric. It's super easy to convert this into a t-shirt dress. I'm going to show you some video of me cutting out the pattern piece. Okay, for the back piece, I have it lined up on the fold, and again I extended this line. I took the measurement for my niece from her waist, and it is marked right here, to her knee, and it will be shorter than that, but that gives me room for a hem as well. I took my ruler and I went a couple inches in just to continue that straight line. It's a very slight angle, and then I marked it with chalk where that is, and I did another mark here where that difference is, which is 8 inches for my niece. And now I'm going to just cut it. when I get to this, I'm going to hold the ruler down gently. Oh, I felt it slip, so I'm going to try to pivot it back out a little bit. I'm well over. And I have my chalk mark here where the line should be, the hem, and my line here. So I'm just going to eyeball it. And that's it. And the downside is when you're dealing with a children's neckline, it is a smaller length around. They have great ideas on the pattern instructions on how to quarter your neckband. It's a term that is used quite often. How to stretch it out and sew it without it being bunched up in certain areas. I'm going to give you a little trick I do. The measurement for the neckband, they'll give you the measurement for the size, and I cut the neckband out, and I always cut it just slightly longer than what they say. I'm not a fan of stretching out the fabric more than I have to, and I personally don't like a tight neckband, so I just always do a little longer. And in this case, for the 9 slim, it was 14 5/8 inches long. I just went to 15 1/2. So I did just about an inch more. And as you can see, it worked fine. There's no bunching whatsoever. And it might be hard to see actually because these are dark colors. But there's no bunching anywhere. It still lays very flat. And I know my niece also is someone that doesn't like something that's tight on her upper chest or her neck area. She doesn't like a tight neckband either. She does like light and airy and loose and flowy. So I knew this would work. I thought this pattern was very easy to print out. It does have a tester square on the pieces, so you can measure to make sure you're doing it right. They have plenty of instructions, links, so you can find out additional information. It's great for a beginner. And if you already know how to make a t-shirt, I've made this shirt before. This is another free pattern, the Galaxy Tee by Paper Pattern Scissors Cloth. And I was already knew how to quarter and do my neckband, know how to do my hems and to do my top stitching. So I kind of had a feel for what needed to be done. So even if you aren't a beginner and you know how to make a knit t-shirt, similar instructions, similar process, just a smaller version of it. The size range is really wide, and like I said, with them showing how to grade, it's very helpful, very helpful. I'm going to be making many more of these, and I've already measured the other niece, and she is a 6 regular based on her measurements. So it'll be a great alternative to use up some of my scraps, and also to provide them with clothes that they probably could wear the first couple of months of school before it gets cool over here in Indiana. Hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please click on the like button, leave me a comment, or consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.